Hey, it's Chantale from My Page Cafe. So some people were curious as to how I emboss the papers, and I just thought, you know, didn't think anything much of it. So this is a Big Shot. This is an embossing machine. I've had it forever. You can also cut papers, and then you also they come with these these plastic things that you need to change out after a while. You just have to follow the instructions. This comes with it. You need different platforms for different things that you do. Like you get, these are embossing folders. I'll show you. You can buy these all over the place. This is the one I was using. It's just like a little plastic thing like that. And then you have these plates, and how I set it up, put the tab 1 down and the tab 2 like out like this, because it's otherwise it's too thick and then it'll break your paper. And let's see if I can find a scrap of paper. So you can use scrap paper. This is the leftovers from that brown paper. So what I did was I put it like that, put it wherever I want it. Let's do the roses at the bottom here. Now I know that my machine is wide enough, so this piece I could take it off. What I usually do is just go like that. You hold on to it and you put it underneath the 2 plates, like these 2 plastic plates. I don't know if they're called plates, but these 2 things. You put it underneath like so. Put it in the machine. You push it in to get it started. And then you use the handle. Some people have their electrical, so you don't have to use the handle. Then you hold on to the handle here, this one. And then you just go one way, one time through. Like that. And then it'll pop out when it's done. Like it'll make it loose. See? And then you take these 2 out and you can just bring it back. And there's the folder. You open it up. And just like that, it's magic. It embosses it. So you can do that with scraps, any kind of cardstock, regular paper. You don't want it to be, if you go like too thick, or you put the, like this guy kind of in between these 2 instead. I found that if you have enough pressure, but not too much pressure, it won't break your paper. Sometimes it can break it. So you can mist it if you want, but I found that if you go just one time and not twice, it gives you a nice crisp embossing. So there you go. So I just thought I'd give you a little tip. You can buy these folders pretty much everywhere, really all over Amazon. That's where I got these. I've also got, I don't know if you can see this one, but it's like a light kind of big rose. Should we do another one? Another paper? So let's see if I can find a bigger paper. Like a big, wow, I don't know how that came out, but it just gives you like that extra texture. So for example, I've got a piece of right on this one, just adds that little bit of texture. You can also ink it up like I did with the one, where did I put it? Like this one. See, this one is inked, so you can see the roses come out a bit. This one isn't ink, but you still have that subtle, I don't know if you can see it, that subtle rose embossing in there. You can also turn it the other way if you want it, and this would be debossing. So it's like pushed out this way, like sticking out this way. So it's kind of like it pops out on the front, and underneath it kind of gets sunken in, kind of. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. So anyways, that's a little tip. You can use whatever paper you want. Let's see if I got another little scrap we can use real quick. Or like if you have a tag that you want embossed, you can also do that. Like straight on. Here, let's try this. We're just going to put like a little embossing maybe in the corner. This one is printed wrong, so we can play around with it. So let's say you want to just put this little leaf or whatever in the corner here. You can like place it like that, for example. And my machine is wide enough where I don't have to cut it or whatever. So I put it underneath both layers. You want it to kind of hold, right? And then you just start, and then you, like I'm pushing it down to make sure it goes. And then there's where the embossing goes, and then pop. Now, so like depending on the material that you're using. So now I've only embossed the little leaf in the corner. So there you go. You can see it. And then you could, whoops. And then you could ink that up to make it come out as well. So hope that helped. And yeah, you can get these machines at your craft store. It's called a Big Shot. It can also cut out, like if you've got, you can get pieces that you can cut like shapes, or like Tim Holtz has a lot of those folders. I'm trying to think if I've got any close by that I could show you guys. But anyways, this is the embossing one, and maybe if I can find some, like you can cut shapes and stuff as well. Like for example, now this is, I'm just kind of giving you an idea. You could cut like shapes like this, for example, as well with the machine, but you can get these folders with like Tim Holtz, I believe. Sizzix sells them as well. See, this one's Sizzix. These ones I just bought them off of Amazon, so they don't even have a name on them. They were quite cheap. But anyways, there you go. Bye for now.